Cheers, motherfucker. Yes, I've moved on from the days of Four Loko and cheap champagne, and now I am indulging in some Lagunitas IPA. We got folks standing in gyms in Nevada right now trying to vote for Bernie Sanders. Meanwhile, the DNC is literally going and killing every single one of those people so that they can't vote. No, but seriously, why do we still have people standing in gyms to do their votes? Why can't they just write it on a damn piece of paper and have that be their vote? Holy fucking shit. Iowa? Are you kidding me? Did you see what happened there? That was ridiculous. They still haven't said who won Iowa. And it's fucking almost the Nevada caucus. Almost the Nevada caucus. It is the Nevada caucus. That shit is happening right now. Let's talk about the 2020 Democratic primary. Shall we? Fuck, because I have some motherfucking thoughts. Okay, so who do we got? We got obviously Bernie motherfucking Sanders, #1 in the polls. And we got trailing way behind him, Joe motherfucking Biden. And we also got Elizabeth motherfucking Warren, okay? And then you got Pete Buttchug, and you got Amy Klobuchar, Michael Bloomberg, Michael Ass Bunch Bloomberg, former VP. For some reason, they still call him VP. Why? He's not the vice president anymore. Why are U.S. titles for life? Mayor Pete. He's also not a fucking mayor anymore. So why is he still Mayor Pete? He should be former Mayor Pete. And Biden should be former Vice President Biden. Where do all these fucking eternal motherfucking titles come from? Seriously. Pete Buttchug. You got Amy Klobuchar. How the hell is she still in this thing? Holy fuck. Talk about the media hyping a candidate up. Holy shit. Klobuchar offers nothing to the American people. Okay, I'm getting heated. Elizabeth Warren. Once a fire motherfucking candidate. Now, weak sauce. Holy shit. Andrew Yang recently dropped out. Holy shit, it's about motherfucking time. Andrew Yang, okay, I'm not one of these people who smack talks Andrew Yang flippantly, okay? He had some good ideas, like universal basic income and his concern for automation replacing jobs. But it's a little bit misplaced because there's other things that are causing job loss other than motherfucking automation, okay? UBI would be nice though, but he framed UBI in such a way as to make it a replacement for existing social programs. And the only way that you can have a proper ethical UBI is if it is in addition to existing social programs. You can't say, oh look, you got UBI and now hey, fuck you, you don't get food stamps anymore. That doesn't work. Because then it benefits wealthy people more than it benefits poor people who are already on social programs. So people who are already on social programs get nothing. And wealthy people just get a free $1,000. So it needs to be in addition to existing social programs. But you know what? I still appreciate Yang for getting universal basic income into the common political dialogue in America, Overton window shit. And Tulsi Gabbard, she's actually still in it, but she didn't qualify for the debate because of some DNC fuckery that allowed Bloomberg to be in the debate, but not Gabbard. Even though I did also hear that Bernie's campaign and Warren's campaign kind of pushed to have the individual donor threshold removed just because they wanted to debate against Bloomberg. Because right now, Bloomberg is getting fucking unopposed ads just fucking raping us in the ass.
Yes!
24/7 on TV and internet and anything that has a screen or sound. It's Bloomberg this, Bloomberg that. Bloomberg was friends with Obama. No, he wasn't. And he's not gonna buy the election. Holy shit, he's not gonna buy the election. Bloomberg is such a cockbag. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how much of a cockbag Michael Bloomberg is. Seriously, major fucking cockbag. Tulsi, I was talking about Tulsi before I was rudely interrupted by myself. Tulsi, once again, she used to be a fire motherfucking candidate. Back in the days when she was going on Joe Rogan and she wasn't even really running for president, that's when she was good. Because back then, she liked Medicare for all. But now, not so hot on Medicare for all, is she? Why the change of heart? Why does she go on Fox News and fucking shit on Bernie Sanders nonstop? I don't know. But what I do like about Tulsi, and something that she goes toe-to-toe with Bernie on, is being against war. How is it that being against war is such a controversial fucking opinion? Seriously. Like, somebody's like, oh yeah, I don't think we should go to wars for no reason. And then the entire media is like, clutching their pearls. How could you say that you don't want to go to war for no reason? That's absurd. Because I don't think that, we should treat lives like freaking candy corns and shit. I think that we should actually value human life. And what are we achieving from these wars anyway? Like, we get a little bit more oil, or we get some geopolitical influence in the Middle East. How the fuck does geopolitical influence in the Middle East help Americans in America? Tell me. Can somebody explain that to me? Please. I mean, Bernie and Tulsi are the only two candidates who are against war. How is that fucking possible? You got freaking 99,000 Democratic candidates, and only 2 of them are against war. The easiest thing to be against. Like, yes, war is bad. And then you get smeared in the media for that. Holy shit. Oh, Tom Steyer. He wasn't in the debate, but Tom Steyer is another billionaire who's in the election. But Steyer has only a few $billion. Only a few $1 billion. Compared to Bloomberg, who has fucking dozens and dozens and dozens of billions of dollars. And Bloomberg has spent $400 million on his ad campaign. And do you know that hasn't even touched the interest that he's earned on his wealth since he's been doing it? He didn't even touch the principal of his wealth through this ad campaign where he's buying support. He's literally made more money just from existing than he's spent on his ad campaign. Think about that. That is an obscene amount of wealth. Holy fuck. Now, Bloomberg could do so much good with that money. And he doesn't need to be president for it. Not at all. He could give that money to fucking... He could end hunger in the world. He could end world hunger. And still have like $58 billion left. How does he not do that? Let somebody actually good at being president be president, and you do what you're good at doing at, which is spending fucking loads of money. Cheers, bitches. We got Bernie Sanders. We need to have healthcare for all people. We need to have education for all people. And we need to have food for all people. I believe, and forgive me if I'm being a little bit too bold here, that this country should work for working families and not corporations and the billionaires who donated to your campaign, Pete. Elizabeth Warren.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Michael Bloomberg. Well, all I have to say on the subject is that there were multiple parties who all consensually agreed to sign the NDA. Amy Klobuchar. Well, forgive me for my momentary lapse of judgment and momentary forgetfulness. We're not all perfect like Mayor Pete, and sometimes people forget things. Excuse me! Are you calling me dumb? I'm saying that you shouldn't trivialize these things. Mayor Pete. Bernie wants to turn America into Venezuela. And I, personally, don't want America to become like Venezuela. That's why I think that we should start doing good things and stop doing bad things and help the people of this country in ways that are not vague and certainly not specific. Oh, how could I forget Joe Biden? Mr. Bloomberg over here did stop and frisk. And he says that he apologized for it, but that was only after Obama made it illegal. And I was at Obama's side during that. Okay, you think my friend Corn Popped like getting stopped and frisked? How's he gonna sit at home and listen to his record table when he's getting stopped and frisked all the time? We need to bring this country back to a normal, non-polarized time, you know? Like I remember back when I was the vice president for Obama, and I got stuff done, and I got the votes. I got the votes for that, and I was friends with Obama, and I was Obama's vice president. Obama. Did I mention Obama? Tulsi. We need to end these endless regime change wars, and also fuck CNN. But also, CNN, if you're hiring, I'm your gal. And don't even get me started on a contested convention. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my God, the media is so against Bernie. It's crazy. The media just wants to rape Bernie in the butt. And it pisses me off. And not just the media, the DNC too. They all want to rape Bernie, and I fucking hate it. Do you know that even if Bernie has more votes than any other candidate, they still won't give him the nomination? You're like, what? I thought we live in a democracy. Yeah, me too. But guess what? According to the Democratic National Committee rules, if a candidate doesn't have a majority of votes at the end of the primaries, then there's a contested convention. Even if somebody has a clear plurality of delegates. So let's say Bernie Sanders, because there's like 8 candidates, right? So Bernie can have more votes than anybody else and not have a majority, right? Because majority is 50% plus 1. Okay, but if Bernie has 30% and then the next person below him has 15%, Bernie has more delegates than any other candidate. But if that happens, then the DNC is going to go and give the nomination to somebody else, even though Bernie had the most delegates. How fucked up is that? Now that explains why the Democrats are running so many bullshit candidates. Bullshit centrist corporate bullshit candidates. Bullshit centrist corporate bullshit candidates. Because they don't need somebody to beat Bernie. They just need to get enough votes so that Bernie doesn't get a majority. What kind of fucking bullshit Machiavellian politics crap is that? Seriously. Oh, if they do that, they're handing the election to Trump. Trump is already playing up that shit right now. He's already saying that the DNC is out to get Bernie, that the election's rigged. He's already talking about it. And just imagine for a second, if Bernie gets the most votes, if Bernie gets the most delegates, and then the DNC says, "Oh, democracy, fuck that. We like Buttigieg," and they give the nomination to Buttigieg. Just imagine Buttigieg running up against Trump in that situation. Trump would just be like, "You didn't even get a plurality in your own primary, and you think you can beat me? Get out of here, little Pete." And Pete would be like, "Oh." You wouldn't have. Pete is just a talking point fucking shitter outer, He just shits out talking points and cliches and truisms. And we need to do more good things and less bad things. And what? People find that shit convincing? Trump voters aren't going to find it convincing. Oh my God, and Trump is already playing at this shit. If Trump can convince the Democratic electorate that the election was rigged against Bernie, then that is going to decrease turnout of Democrats and hand the election to Trump. They better not fucking do that. Holy crap, they better not do that. Oh, they better not do that. If they do that, the country is going to be fucked. I get kind of passionate about these things. Do you know in the debate, in the Nevada debate, Chuck Todd asked all the candidates to say whether or not they think the person with the most votes should get the nomination. And everybody said no. They said the Democratic National Committee should get to choose who the nominee is. Everybody except for one. Bernie Sanders, the only candidate who believes in democracy. The only one who says, yes, the person with the most votes, the person with the most delegates should be the nominee, period. Everybody else gave some bullshit. Oh, well, the rules should be followed, and there's a process for a process, and that's what we should follow. Oh, yeah? Then how come in 2016, when Hillary got 3 million more votes than Trump, it was an outrage that the Electoral College gave the election to Trump even though Hillary got more votes? Every single one of those candidates that said that the process should work itself out was outraged that Hillary didn't win in 2016 despite having more votes. Now all of a sudden, there's an electoral system in place and we need to follow the process. And who cares what the people want? We should let the party fucking elite officials decide who the candidates are and who the president is.
Well, first of all, we've got to repair our democracy. The Electoral College needs to go because it's made our society less and less democratic.
And I want to ask all of you this simple question. There's a very good chance none of you are going to have enough delegates to the Democratic National Convention to clinch this nomination. Okay? If that happens, I want all of your opinions on this. Should the person with the most delegates at the end of this primary season be the nominee, even if they are short of a majority? Senator Sanders, I'm going to let you go last here because I know your view on this. So instead, I will start with you, Mayor Bloomberg.
Whatever the rules of the Democratic Party are, they should be followed. And if they have a process, which I believe they do,
I'm trying to do
so
this,
that
yes or no,
everybody
to make it
else,
fast.
everybody can.
So you want the convention to work its will?
Yes.
Senator Warren.
But a convention working its will means that people have the delegates that are pledged to them, and they keep those delegates until you come to the convention. All of the people.
All righty. Vice President Biden?
Play by the rules.
Yes or no? Leading person with the delegates, should they be the nominee or not?
No, let the process work its way out.
Mayor Buttigieg?
Not necessarily, not to lose the
Senator
majority.
Klobuchar?
Let the process work.
Senator Sanders?
Well, the process includes 500 superdelegates on the second ballot. So I think that the will of the people should prevail. Yes.
Thank you,
The
guys.
most votes should become the nominee.
5-0.
Well, that's because they're all fucking hypocrites. They're all self-serving asshole hypocrites. And Bernie is the only candidate that has scruples. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What is this country coming to? What the fuck is this place that they like to call the US of A? What is it coming to? You got people mad that Parasite won Best Picture. You got elected officials in the Democratic Party coming out against democracy. I mean, you would think that Democrats are democratic, but no, autocratic. Democrats are autocratic. Oh, fuck Bloomberg too. What a fucking prick. Holy shit. You got Nazis forming fucking incel chat rooms on Discord. Oh. You got Bloomberg giving bullshit Fox News talking points, saying that Bernie wants to turn America into Venezuela in the Democratic debate. Fuck Bloomberg. How hard is it to just get a left populist as president? Why is it so difficult? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. You know, I didn't want this video to be so angry. I think it may be off-putting. But that's how it came out. That was my true passion. And sometimes outrage gets clicks. So maybe this'll be good for my career. If you liked this video and you want to see more videos of me playing Magic the Gathering, then like it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel so that you can get my videos in your feed. And hit the notification button so that your phone can be blown up once every 6 months when I upload a video with a notification. Peace the fuck out.